Hey guys, welcome to my channel. It's your girl Fiery Moon, and I'm here to do the weekly reading. This is a general reading for all zodiac signs. It is not tied to any specific zodiac sign. So as always, take what resonates, leave the rest, and know your story and or situation, know your timeline, and more importantly, know your energy. I'm going to be starting out with the Angel Answer deck. And, we're going to see what messages need to come through in regards to the energy for this week. You guys already know it may, have something to do with you. Someone may be connected to it, or it may have nothing to do with you at all, and that's fine. So as always, take what resonates, leave the rest, and never force fit a reading. This is just energy, and it could be vice versa or interchangeable. And also remember that time is fluid, so you could be ahead of the energy, you could be with the energy, or this may be energy to come. Okay, so let's see what's going on in regards to the collective. What messages do we need in regards to the energy for the week? Tapping into the energy, what messages of guidance, healing, truth, love, wisdom, acceptance, and understanding do we need at this time? What messages do we need? Already feeling like it feels like, like almost like a pulling energy that I'm feeling in my lower back, right around the area of like the solar plexus chakra, which is like the stomach area, but it's being like pulled towards the back. So some of you may be feeling that as well. I'm not, 100% sure really how to like describe it, but it just feels like a pulling back energy. But let's see what comes out. Like almost like the only way I can describe it is almost like in Mortal Kombat when I can't even think of the character that does that. But he's like, get over here, and he pulls the opponent, like someone, you may be feeling like you're being pulled towards something, or someone being pulled towards you. I don't feel like it's in a bad way. I just feel like a pulling, or even it could just be like a pull on your energy for some. So, but it doesn't feel bad or anything like that. But it's almost like you may even be pulled to like sit down. Like that's how I feel, like you're being pulled to, sit down, take a time out. Alright, I'll do one more. Let's see what's going on. Okay, so So the bottom of the deck we have helpful people. So this could also be like a, you know, like a pull in to your soul tribe energy with this helpful people. It could also be like, you know, like I said, I feel like you may be being, you know, called upon to, you know, sit down and like almost have a conversation, or someone could be, you know, wanting to, you know, have a sit down with you. But in regards to helpful people, I just feel like you could even just be, you know, I'm getting like that aligning with, you know, your soul tribe energy. And also, you know, with it being helpful people, like you are being supported at this time. You know, and for some of you, this could even be like your guides or your spirit team coming in to support you at this time. And then up under that, we have perfect timing, which, you know, kind of speaks to, you know, like this is the right time for whatever this is. It's time to have that conversation. It's time to, you know, maybe even start collaborating with people. It's time to start, you know, helping people. For some of you, like you could be this helpful energy that is coming towards, you know, someone else. You know, you have to be able to see it from both perspectives. And, you know, it could be, you know, you could be being pulled in a new direction also. Because we have choose a new directions, but with choose a new direction, it's like either you're being guided towards something, person, place, or thing, or, you know, you're doing something new. Like, I almost feel like an energy of, you know, creating like another avenue. But I also feel like you may even be like showing or teaching something to someone, or someone could be doing this, you know, for you. So let's see what actually comes out. Whoa. That one came right out. What messages do we need in regards? Look at this. Hey. I'm gonna get one more. What messages do we need in regards to the energy for the week? What messages do we need in regards to the energy for the week? Okay. Okay, so first out we have improving health. Get more information. Success. Forgiveness. And trust. Alright, so with trust being the, you know, bottom of the deck energy, you may need to, you know, exude some type of trust, some type of, you know, almost faith. Trust in whatever, you know, situation or circumstance you may be going through. Again, I feel like you are being supported in whatever this is, whatever, you know, whether you're someone is coming to you looking for some type of support, someone, you know, actually, you know, supporting you in the physical realm, or, you know, you could be giving this support to, you know, someone, someplace, something. But I just feel like just trust what, you know, you're feeling. Trust that you are I almost want to feel like safe, trust that almost all is well, because it's like you could be doubting yourself, or someone doubting themselves, but whatever is causing this doubt within you is unlikely. And why I say like I feel the doubt, because unlikely and trust, like it's like you don't trust something, but whatever you're, I just feel like there's heavy doubt. It's like it's unlikely to happen, and it's just saying go for it, take the action, because it's going to be healing. It'll help you to recover. You'll be heading into this place of recovery, releasing that doubt. And spirit is just like, yes, go for it. Trust. Because with, improving health, it's going, whatever the situation is, it's going to, almost improve. Now, for some of you, this could, mean physical health, but it doesn't have to be. It could be mental health, physical health, like I said, emotional health, spiritual health. Like, it's improving. And I feel like you may, want to, or feel the need to, get some more information. Or just asking questions, looking for some type of guidance. For some of you, it could, you could be going through like a Kundalini rising experience, getting, your chakras aligned and things like that. But I feel like if you're if you're in the energy of, doubting, or almost like a timid energy is what I'm feeling, it will be, successful. It's going to be for, the betterment of yourself or the situation. And for some of you, especially with forgiveness here, it's like maybe you've forgiven yourself for something, but it's ultimately saying if you're seeking forgiveness from a person, place, or thing, it's there. It's not, I think you may be doubting if someone may forgive you, but you just have to trust that the situation will improve as long as you, ask the right questions. And more importantly, I feel like almost like check your intentions. But, we'll see what's going on. So I'm going to be using the Muse Tarot to clarify. And look, just before I even shuffled, we have the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, which is, that, it's looked at as a new start, a new foundation, a new beginning, which could, be which could be being brought, towards you, or you towards someone, with the Knight of Pentacles up under that. Because basically, like, the Knight of Pentacles is they consider him the slowest moving knight in the deck, but especially on this horse who's in stride, normally the Knight of Pentacles is, standing, very grounded, but this one here is like, just off of the depiction alone, ready to, come like almost charging in. And it may be something that, you don't see. This could also be, new information coming into you as well. But if it's in regards to like a person, they could be coming towards you and you don't, you're not even aware of that energy. But, let's see what comes out. So in regards to this energy and spread for the week, messages do we need? That, you know, especially with seeing that Ace of Pentacles, you know, that's looked at as, you know, something practical, something tangible, something you can touch. So whether you're bringing it or it's being brought to you, it's an, you know, an offer of, you know, a solid foundation. The Ace of Pentacles is also looked at as like, you know, a commitment. And it doesn't have to be, you know, relationship wise. It could be in a new job offer, you know, an offer of, you know, friendship, an offer of support. But let's see. What messages do we need in regards to this energy and spread for the collective for the week? Messages do we need? Ooh, I just seen 2 nights. So this could be coming in like literally tonight for some of you, or in 2 nights. Or it could be 2 different, you know, people as well, or 2 different things. What messages do we need in regards to the energy for the collective for this week? Messages do we need in regards to the energy for the week? What messages of guidance, healing, truth, love, wisdom, acceptance, and understanding do we need? So bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Cups. So this could be, you know, an offer of love. It could be some type of emotional communication, or communication that comes from, you know, someone, you know, feeling emotional, or this, you know, this could be you, you know, wanting to, you know, communicate almost like from the heart. Under that, we have the High Priestess. So this could be intuitively, you know, guided communication, whether you're being guided by your intuition to communicate something to someone, or them you. But whatever it is, that communication is coming in, you know, fast. Because here goes another 2 nights. These weren't even the 2 nights that I seen, but we have the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Swords. So normally, you know, the communication from the Knight of Swords, you know, comes in fast, quick, or, you know, abruptly. So maybe, you know, whether this is you or someone else, or, you know, take it how it resonates, this Knight of Cups energy, it's like emotion, it could be emotionally driven communication that's being intuitively guided. And You know, you could be this King of Cups energy. You know, and if you are this King of energy, you may be, you know, being guided to give this. But if this King of Cups energy is not you, you know, it could be, you know, who the person that you're giving it to, you're seeing them, you know, as this King of Cups, and you're coming in to communicate as the King of Swords, up under that. Well, like I said, for some of you, this could, you know, truly be like two different energies coming toward you, especially with the Six of Swords energy here. Or, you know, wanting to, you know, come forward with this communication, but maybe, you know, they don't know how, with the Six of Swords and then the Two of Swords up under that. Well, let's see what actually comes up. Those are two, you know, masculine energies. So it could be the masculine energy, you know, within you, or within, you know, someone else. What messages do we need? Or maybe it could also be like learning how to communicate your emotions, where, you know, we've seen the two knights, which is looked at, you know, they're a step below the king. So maybe, you know, you're being intuitively guided to like learn how to communicate your emotions in a more tactful manner than, you know, very rash and abrupt and almost harsh with that Knight of Swords. But it is truth with both the Knight and the King of Swords. You just be, you know, maybe need to execute it a little more tactfully. What messages do we need? Messages do we need? Wow. Too many, Spirit. Messages do we need in regards to the energy for the week, for the collective? Wow. All right. So what we have out is we have the Two of Wands and the Queen of Swords, which, you know, we did see the King already. And coming out up under that is the Seven of Wands, or Seven of Pentacles, excuse me, and the Wheel of Fortune. Then we have the Chariot with the Five of Wands, the Empress with Death, and then we have the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Wands. Bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Swords and the Three of Swords with the Four of Cups. So this is speaking to, you know, that doubt energy I was feeling. Because with the Seven of Swords, it could be, you know, some people see it as manipulation or, you know, sabotage, self-sabotage. But it can also be seen as, you know, like almost like opposing thoughts, having doubt. And, you know, especially coupled with the Three of Swords, you know, that's looked at as, you know, like past, you know, pain, heartbreak, upset, you know, whatever that may be for you. And it has you feeling like, you know, almost, you know, that doubt energy. Like I said, you could be questioning, you know, how you're feeling, what you're feeling. But this energy here, from the Seven of Swords to the Three of Swords, is the Four of Swords, which is looked at as, you know, healing, taking the time out. And, you know, like I said, I felt that energy of being pulled to, like, either, you know, sit down with yourself, or, you know, someone may want to communicate, because remember, swords are, you know, communications, and they're also thoughts as well. And it's like you could be, you know, in this place of, you know, almost, how can I put, like, not stuck, but just like replaying, you know, past things, whatever this Three of Swords is for you, you know, replaying it in your mind and like almost wanting to escape it, but you're like almost like emotionally letting it bog you down. But with the Star here is confirmation that, you know, the healing of the Four of Swords from the Seven to the Three, you know, this is the energy that's here for you. It's basically saying have hope and have faith that with the Eight of Wands up under that, you know, have faith in either, you know, the Eight of Wands could be communication, but also have faith that you're gonna like push through, like you're gonna make it out the other side and come out of your head with the Six of Swords. Because with improving health and the Two of Wands and the Queen of Swords, it's almost like you may be, you know, truly, if this Queen of Swords is not you, if this is someone else, because it is a feminine energy, even though we've seen the masculine energy earlier on in the reading, you know, you could be being inspired by, you know, someone in this Queen of Swords energy. Or if this is you, you could be, you know, the Two of Wands is also looked at as like a crossroads, you know, needing to almost make a decision. Like, how can I put it? Especially coupled with this, you know, improving health. Or you could, you could be looking, looking out, from this Queen of Swords energy, looking for, a way to like improve whatever situation or circumstance that you're in right now. Because it's like with the Seven of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune, like, you could have invested a lot of time, a lot of energy into it. And with the Wheel of Fortune here, we did see that perfect timing card as well. you know, it's time for, you know, the wheel to turn. It's time for you to almost come into a new perspective and stop this self-sabotage and doubting energy based off of the past, of the Three of Swords. And it's almost like, you know, you could be like analyzing how is this going to work. But with the Wheel of Fortune here, it's like you set the intention and let, you know, like the universe handle the rest is what I'm feeling. Because you could be trying to, you know, look for information or get more information. But I feel like with the Chariot, although that is forward movement, moving forward, you know, balanced and disciplined, you're being pulled in many different directions, you know. And with the Five of Wands, it's like you're, you know, the Five of Wands is looked at as like, you know, a calm, combative energy, but it's also looked at as, you know, like internally being conflicted, excuse me. Mercury retrograde, forgive me, y'all. But it's almost like you're wanting to move forward, but like I said, it feels like you're being pulled in so many different directions that you don't know, you know, you're not sure of what to do. So it's causing you like some internal, you know, conflict. And for some of you, you know, it could be external. But with the Chariot, like you have to, you know, almost, you know, whatever you're wondering or questioning, you know, you have to be the driver. Don't let, you know, other people, places, and things down here, because normally the Chariot has, you know, the two sphinxes, you know, pulling, the masculine and the feminine. But this over here, you know, I just get like the energy, like it's like you're being pulled in this direction, but you're shining yourself in this direction. So it's like you have to, you know, get clear on, you know, what you want to do as this Queen of Swords. And if this Queen of Swords is not you, whatever the situation is with this Queen of Swords, it's like either you're looking or will be looking to them, you know, for, you know, as a source of inspiration and wanting to, you know, almost invest in it. With the Seven of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune is like divine guidance to, you know, move toward this person, place, or thing, whatever that may be for you. Because with Success and the Empress, it's like you have to, as the Empress, you know, she's all of the queens in one. So you could be seeing someone as this Empress energy, you know, who's, you know, using, you know, her power or his or her power within, because gender doesn't matter. And, you know, almost, you know, sharing that. Or you could have, you know, seen this transformation of someone in this Empress energy and seeing how, you know, they were, you know, had a successful transformation. But if this isn't someone else and this is you, it's almost like you have to stand in your power as the Empress and transform, you know, almost from within so that it can come out. And by you, you know, not allowing yourself to be pulled here and go with what is coming, like I said, that solar energy, I knew I was feeling it, like you're going a different way than you're being pulled, if that makes sense. And it's like by you transforming this energy of the Five of Wands through, you know, that internal transformation, first of all, you have to, you know, forgive yourself and, you know, stand in, you know, this truth, stand in the clarity that you've gained. Because taking your power back, you'll get to see the truth of whatever situation this may be for you. But you have to almost get grounded in that. And by doing so, the Five of Wands will transform, and you won't even, you'll go from the 5, straight to the Ace. Now, from the 5 to the Ace is the 4 of Wands. You'll be more balanced, more, you'll have a more, secure and settled foundation within yourself. And the Ace of Wands is that new beginning. I love it. I think the only thing I want to look at is, we're going to look at the Death card. Here. Because I know I felt that energy of, needing to come out of this internal conflict and basically have this new, even if it's, it's passion, it's creativity, it's a new beginning, a new start. And we got 2 aces here. And if this is like a person, place or thing that you may, be seeking forgiveness from, it's like, first you forgive yourself, and then know that the opportunity is there for, them to forgive you if that's your situation. But let's see, what's the Death card? What's the Death card? Tell me about death. Why is death here? Why is death here? Wow. Okay. So for death, we have the Hierophant and the 2 of Cups. So the Hierophant can be, a card of, higher learning. It could be a card of teaching. It could also be a card of, commitments, whether that's in work, love, whatever you're committed to. For some of you, this is love, and it's almost like, how can I put it, like an energy of, transforming your belief systems. Like, it's almost like you believe that you have to, like, allow yourself to be pulled in whatever direction. Like here, I don't know if you guys can see that. When you want to, go this way, you feel like, you have to go that way. And the Get More Information card could be here to tell you, like, you don't have to, go along with what other people want for you. It's your life. You have to, like, stop letting it emotionally conflict you. So the Get More Information is almost like the Hermit card for you to go within and figure out what you want. And with this Death card is like it's like you're wanting to move towards this Empress energy, whether it's a person or whether this is just energy that you want to obtain for yourself, which it will be successful. But you have to forgive yourself and walk in your truth with the Ace of Pentacles. But it does require you to transform, a belief system that you have around, connecting emotionally with yourself and with others, or how you see, this 2 of Cups, like collaborating on an emotional level with others. You have to be willing to, transform that and be open to learning something new, which would put you, in balance. As now we have a true pair out here. We have the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. And this could be a balance within your own masculine and feminine by you doing this process, or, you know, this could be bringing you towards someone that, you know, you see as inspiring, who's went through this already. And, you know, that could be, you know, the support that you're needed at this time. And it'll almost be like with the Six of Pentacles, you know, a balancing out of, you know, an illusion you may have been stuck in with the moon, fears that you may have had, you know, doubts, you know, not seeing things clearly. You know, it's gonna come in and be that balance for you. And, you know, you'll be learning something new with the Page of Pentacles. And that something new you'll be learning is how to, you know, create your own reality by using the tools that you have as the Magician. I really don't think I need to clarify anything else, honestly. Now, I want to say for some of you who, you know, this energy may be, you know, you may be being looked at as almost like this source of inspiration, or, you know, helping to, you know, almost support something or someone. And I don't mean like support, you know, like, it's almost like an energy of, how can I put it, like, I almost feel like it's an energy of like, regardless of who this person may be, if it's someone you know, it's like, if it's someone that you know that may be, you know, coming back around, especially with the wheel here, you may have to exercise this forgiveness. But also remember to, you know, especially you would be like this Queen of Swords energy, you know, stand your ground, know your boundaries, you know, exercise your truth. But also, like, I want to say, like, offer or extend, like, a sense of compassion toward them as well with the Ace of Wands. Because whether, you know, especially if this is someone you know, if it's someone that you may have even fell out with, by them just coming back takes a lot of, you know, strength and courage. And you don't need to meet it with, you know, almost like, because the Queen of Swords, she can be, you know, very stern, and especially in the way she communicates. So just like almost, compassion is the word, but it's not the word that I'm looking for. It's like almost just be gentle. You can still stand in your truth and be authentic and be gentle about it. So yeah, I like that. So let's grab the guidance or advice. What do I want for the guidance or advice? I'm gonna use the my mermaid's card was talking to me. Oh, and this isn't even it. That was my zodiac one. Where's my mermaids? I'm not doing the zodiac today. Oh. Okay, so let's see what the mermaids have to say. What's the guidance or advice? This deck here. So, look. Bottom of the deck is support, which is what we've been talking about the majority of this reading. But what guidance or advice do we need in regards to this energy and spread for the collective? And then oh my God, I love what I do, y'all, because then I just say, be gentle. Be gentle and love. Look at that. Wow. What guidance or advice do we need in regards to this energy and spread for the collective? What guidance or advice do we need? So bottom of the deck, we have communication, which is no shock, like it's no shocker being that we're in all of this air energy. But this could be communication coming in, this could be communication, going out, or this could be, look at, this is funny. There could be, like I said, learning how to, communicate from, more tactfully, learning how to communicate what you feel more tactfully. Because of under communication, we have gentleness, which is a masculine and a feminine energy, and, by the pictures. So, communication, be gentle if you are this Queen of Swords. And even if this Queen of Swords is, if you are the Queen of Swords, be gentle with yourself in this learning process. Learning how to express yourself. Because not everyone knows that. A lot of, people, due to, their upbringings or traditions or, family, a lot of, us, we're told to, like, repress your emotions. And I'm just saying us because, I've been through it before too, but I've learned that the suppression of emotions it leads to this right here. So I stopped doing it. And, all the time I can admit to it not being done tactfully, but I've learned, like, just throughout my own personal journey. But, whatever this communication that is, you may be given or, that may be coming towards, we have the future here. So it could be a communication about, what the future may hold for, some of you. And it's just saying that whatever is coming, the communication, just, be gentle with yourself and, you know, others. But let's see. Give me one guidance or advice. Alright. So we have alright, so what came out? We have contentment, be spontaneous, and discernment. So like I said, this is that tactful energy that I already felt, learning how to discern. But with this contentment energy and be spontaneous, for some of you, you know, maybe you've been in this hermit mode, you know, trying to figure out. And what this card is saying for the guidance or advice is like, don't just sit in it without acting. Yeah, you may be feeling like you're being pulled in all these different, you know, directions, or by all these different people, places, or things. It's almost like, don't get comfortable and like I said, almost surrendering to what other people want and not what you want. Don't stay in that contentment, you know, because it leaves you, look how she's like shuttered in on herself. And saying like, be spontaneous. Like, have the hope that, you know, this is here. Like, you'll be successful in obtaining, you know, this Empress energy that you want. But to also practice, you know, discernment. You know, is it like, you have to know, or even, you know, ask yourself, is me doing this and I'm trying to move forward? Because remember, the Chariot is forward moving energy. I can't move forward if I have people pulling me down and back. I have to move forward and go towards, you know, what is, you know, how do I want to say it? Like, where your personal power and, you know, willpower and all of that is coming from. That's what you want to move out of. All right? Because it's like, you already know. Or, you know, this awareness, you know, will be coming to you that you're doing this to yourself. And you can't want, like, you can't, I hate the word can't, but it's like you're not going to obtain this Empress energy trying to move forward, you know, holding on to all of this. You have to transform what you believe so that awareness may be coming in for you. So this one's good. I don't even know what I'm going to call this. But it's more importantly, you know, especially with that awareness, trust that. Trust what you feel. Because it's almost like you, look, her feet aren't even on the ground. So it's like you want to ascend and move up and go in your own direction, but you're being like pulled down. And, you know, it's like you're almost spreading yourself thin. By, you know, this just could be people, places, things, thoughts, obligations, responsibilities. And no, it's not like cutting off your, you know, your responsibilities or anything of that sort. That's not what I'm saying. But it's ultimately practicing this here. Is that going to get me where I want? Which one of the strings can I cut to, you know, free up the space to get to where I want? You know, we're all connected to people, places, and things. And not all connections are, you know, healthy. They're not all good. Whether it's a job, whether it's a person, whether it's a family member or a friend. Like, sometimes those things create blocks. So, as always, I thank you guys for tuning in. Monthlies, you know, will be out. Hopefully I can get them out by, you know, tomorrow. I'm going to be starting with the air signs, so I'm going to get those out, so you guys can look out for those. And as always, I thank you for tuning in with me. you know, like I always say, take what resonates and leave the rest. And if it doesn't resonate, then it's just not your story and it's not for you, and that's okay. There are definitely, you know, many other readers out here on YouTube, and you just have to find, you know, one that resonates with you, and you'll know. So again, thank you. Sending love and light out to you all, and I will see you guys all on the next one. All right, later.